Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Asian Psycho, and we are back for some more Sengoku Rance gameplay. And I think the last segment was a very short game of. I think it was like a very short segment. I think it was only like 9 minutes or so. So right now, I had planned to, at the time I was recording anyway, I had planned to get some more Blacklight Retribution gameplay for you guys. But I just realized, because I haven't been playing Blacklight Retribution for quite some time now, because I'm trying to rank up as fast as I can to Colonel 5 on my Combat Arms account, but because ever since I ran out of 200% EXP passes, I think about 2 weeks ago or a week ago, I'm not too sure, but it's been taking quite some time for me to rank up at all, because even with 100% EXP passes by themselves, it's just not doing much. I think I only rank up like 25% or 0.25% per game. Even if I get a really good game, I only get like the max I'll ever get is like 0.4% of a counted towards my total EXP. So I decided to I tried to go on Blacklight Retribution, but because of the fact that I've been playing on Combat Arms for so long, or for so long, that I didn't play Blacklight Retribution for too long. It's patching right now, so I thought that, you know what, I might as well just play some Sengoku Rance and record that while I'm waiting for Blacklight Retribution to finish patching. So I believe where we left off last is that this is a new turn. Obviously, as you can see, that all our troops are available now, and we have full 3 action flags. So now that we've captured the Miko Institute, we now need to. Let's see, here we can go a few options. One, we can either go ahead and capture Takeda, or we can go ahead and capture Asai Asakura, because the 2 countries that I want to take over first that were high priority countries were, after you conquered the Musketeer country anyway, were the Miko Institute and the Tokugawa family, because they both have very good commanders that you can both get, and because we have obtained both of them, the pressure is dramatically decreased now. I don't really have to worry about it too much, because Asai Asakura family is not too important, but it's good if you knock them out as early as you can. And I know that some people's strategies are to make this country a vassal, because their country can be a bitch to deal with. But here's the thing about Asai Asakura. If you attack them the first time, once you declare war on them and you invade and successfully conquer one territory of theirs, they will send against you like a hermit man, like a really weird hermit man that will keep sending waves of pandas against you to fight you until you surrender. There's no way you can win and keep that first territory that you won, like, during that time anyway. So what happens is that once you conquer that first territory, you have to back out of it, and you have to let them take it over. Otherwise, if you do fight those counterattacks, it's just gonna waste your resources and your troops, because they'll slowly start whittling you down, and all your troops will be used up anyway for that turn. So it's a waste of time just fighting that hermit man. So once he comes along, you have to back out of that. You have to let them have that territory. You have to kind of re-attack it again, reconquer it. Also, after you conquer the Asai Asakura family, what'll happen is, if no other country has declared war on you, like Takeda is always going to be declared war on me, it's always going to declare war on me, they're always going to be fighting against me. So I don't have to worry about this. But if no other country has declared war on you, or is not at war at you with currently, then immediately after you conquer Asai Asakura, the Uesugi family or the Uesugi clan will immediately declare war on you on the next turn after you conquer Asai Asakura. And the Uesugi clan is pretty difficult to deal with if you don't know what you're doing. But when we actually go ahead and fight them, I'll show you a pretty easy way, or my way anyway, of dealing with the Uesugi. So now here, I'm going to, because it's not too important to conquer Asai Asakura immediately, what I'm going to do is I'm going to recruit this last Ganko, last of the Mino 3, and this last guy, he's actually pretty good, unlike the other two, the Ando Kuri guy and the Takuan-sama guy. These guys aren't that good. I honestly think that the Ando Kuri guy is actually better than the Takuan-sama guy, because he's actually a divinity unit, and his guard Shikigami can actually come in pretty handy at times. So that's why I kind of like him better than Takuan-sama. But no doubt that this guy, this Ganko Itetsu guy, is much better than the rest, because he's got an insane defense for a rando. Look at that, 8 defense for a random. That's insane. So if he gets a defense buff, he's good to go. You can leave him alone. He'll tank shots for you, easy. But anyways, that's besides the point. Yes, we shall save the commanders. Now that we've gotten all of the 3 of the Mino 3, we're gonna go ahead and use up one of our Rance satisfaction bonuses, and I'm gonna save here because sometimes the number of troops that you get from this will be completely random. I always try to aim for over 900 troops. Over 9,000? No, I'm just kidding. I always try to aim for over 900 troops with this commander, and this commander is named Dosan-chan. I'm pretty sure that's not her name. It's Aburako Dosan, and the game calls her Dosan-chan or whatever. So this is the event, or this is why I've been saving up the Mino 3, and this is why. That's her unique character portrait. Let's see how many troops she has. So she starts with only 800. That's not a very good number. You want to try to aim for above 900. So you should always keep reloading and saving until you actually hit. You can actually get 900 troops from selecting her satisfaction bonus. See if we, yep, see, like there, 958. Now that's a very good number. That's one of the highest you'll ever see. You can never get above 1,000, but if it's above 900, you should keep it because it's a very good number, and that's one of the highest numbers you can get. I think the lowest you can get with her is like 600, and that's not, obviously that's not as good as 900. So it's over 900. It doesn't sound as epic though. Anyways, so now that I've recruited her, now technically we don't need these 3 anymore because this commander is a very good commander. She's a monk unit, and the reason why she's so good is because of the fact that her defensive skill is a convert action. So basically, she transfers one of her action flags to another in the middle of battle, so another unit can act again if they run out of action flags. And obviously, that's a very, very good thing, especially for Natori, whose secondary attack is Miko Storm 2, and that used up all her action flags. But if Aburako Dosan keeps feeding her flags through by using the convert action, Natori can keep using Miko Storm 2, and you guys can see where the true strength of this combination is. So at the moment right now we have one, 2, 3, and 4 of our commanders for my ultimate castle buster team that I like to call. So we've acquired 4 of those commanders, and we have 2 more to go. So we'll save it up right here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saved it already, but whatever. And for this round, I'm just gonna take it easy here, and we're gonna go ahead and buff up Baba Showen's affection. And here, you want to try to buff up his stats as fast as you can, because the way that the stat system works in Sengoku Rance, we're gonna upgrade his attack first, is that the items for stat boosting, like these speed texts with the intel textbooks, the defense textbooks, and the attack textbooks, the ones that don't have the number 2 on them, they can only buff your stats as far as up to 6, and after that, only these kinds of attack textbooks will buff up your stats even more. The reason why I haven't used them yet on any of the commanders is because I'm saving them for Baba Showen. I want to make him as boss as of a cavalry commander as Yamagata Masakage, and because I increased his attack to 7, I'm going to use an attack textbook 2 on him, so it buffs up to 8. The reason why I don't use this on him right away immediately, so to buff him up from 6 to, like, say, his defense from 6 to 7, is because you can do it without recurring any penalty, because if you were to try to increase anyone's stats that are already 7 up to 8, it'll cost you 1 national cost or national power, whereas if you just go from 6 to 7, it won't cost you any national cost at all. So that's why I'm trying to save it here. Hopefully you guys can see the logic behind that, and like I said, we're just going to take it easy. We're not going to fight much in this turn. So I believe Takeda will launch a counterattack against us, but that's okay because we pretty much have all our best commanders, or we have all our commanders at our disposal anyway, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'm gonna send him in because we all know what happens. Hopefully, we all know what happens when we don't. What happens when she doesn't fight enough battles. And we're gonna send out Suzume because she needs more troops. Kosaka, we need to send out. Sorry about that. Basically, we're gonna send out all our good troops because they need to have as many troops. They need to gain as many troops as they can. So, also they did send out two cavalry units. So definitely, it was probably a good idea that I sent these guys out. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna try to assassinate that super jockey commander. See if she is successful. Nope, she's not, so we're kind of fucked. We can leave this guy alone because he only has 50 HP anyway, so, or 50 troops left. So, yep, I'm pretty sure Senhime can take care of the rest through counterattack damage. Let's see if he does. Nope, I guess not. So whatever, scratch that. But they're pretty much dead anyway, so we're gonna battle strategy out here so Senhime can get that. Oh god, fellow troops. Oh yeah, that's right, because normally that attack will be very dangerous, because what that passive skill, what that secondary skill will do, if I haven't explained it already, is it'll take all the damage that you have the enemy has incurred upon you, or if you incurred upon the enemy if the enemy is using it, and it will combine it all into one attack, and it'll unleash it on one unit only. And thankfully I didn't kill off too many troops, because I only killed off about like 322. I think it only applies to like a certain unit if they're completely annihilated. And on top of that, this guy Yamagata Masakage has a really high defense, like a defense boost right here, and he's got I think he's got a item that reduces incoming attack by 100. So that's a good thing. Thank God I put that on him. Otherwise, things would have been very bad. Anyways, I'm gonna take care of him now. And we're gonna commander charge out because I want to save as many troops as I can, because money is a very real thing. And thankfully he's gone now, and we get to annihilate this guy. This music is awesome. Nice, we managed to capture one of the cavalry guys. If at all, you should always try to capture any of Takeda's cavalry units, because they're very valuable, and it's not like you can oh god. Well, now that this turn, actually, it was a pretty good idea that I didn't declare war on Asai Asakura, because now it looks like the Tenshi Sect has now declared war on me. So yeah, it was a very good thing. I just took it easy last turn. So anyways, I'm gonna finish up my thought about Takeda. Takeda, once you declare war on them, make sure to capture as many cavalry troops as you can. But obviously, you can't really wait around too long. Otherwise, the Takeda guys. Commanders will unleash a blitz on you, and you might not survive that. So there you go. Alright, so now the Tenshi Sect has declared war on us. This is the only way to get the Tenshi Sect to declare war on you. In the kill the monkey route, you cannot. The Tenshi Sect will never declare war on you. In all other routes, they will. But you can never declare war on them. They must declare war on you. And once they do, the next turn is going to be very bad. So what I highly recommend in this game is to take over this country called Naniwa in one turn, exactly one turn. And if Takeda attacks you in the next turn, whatever. You can, as long as you have no countries that are in danger of falling to them, then it's okay. This one has 2 territories. I'm not too worried about it because they're only going to attack once anyway because of the difficulty. So I'm going to 3-rush blitz Naniwa, and I'm going to knock Naniwa out in one fell swoop. And here we go. I'm gonna first gear up for this war. And the reason why I'm going to 3-rush blitz the Tenshi Sect is going to be pretty obvious once the next turn rolls around, and I'll explain it if you guys still don't catch it by then. Anyways, we're gonna start our 3-rush blitz on the country of Naniwa, and we're gonna equip some items onto our newly acquired whatchamacallits, commanders. He doesn't need that. He can just put this on again. Let's see, Ando Curry. He can put this on. Yanko, he can put this on. Sniffle. She can put this on. I want to say, wait, who has this? Ah, she has it. I don't think she needs this. Actually, I don't think anyone needs this. Actually, let me look at the items again. Let's see. Yes. She needs this, and this is going to be buffing the reason why I'm going to be using her as a castle buster as part of my epic castle busting team. Hell yeah! But anyways, Natori, she's okay. I guess it's fine if we put her on there. I don't know. Let's see. What should we give her? I don't really know. Exclusive nurse. Yeah, let's put an exclusive nurse on her because she doesn't have the best defense in the world anyway, so that's understandable. Anyways, is that everyone? We're good to go. Yep, we're good to go. All right, so because all 3 of these battles will be castle battles, all of them are going to be tough. So you have to work this out accordingly. And Fortunately, you just gotta do what you gotta do. And let's see here. I'm gonna send out Ranmaru, Maeda Toshie, Ganko, Akechi, and we're gonna send out Suzume because she's at assassination, and hopefully we can assassinate one of these guys. The thing about the first battle anyway is that all these commanders that you see here on the enemy field are always going to be the same. You're going to have the Guru's Wild, the Guru's Mistress, the Guru's Sex, whatever that says. And you're always going to have the Rotten Priest, you're always going to have the Arrow Guru, and you're always going to have the Consumer, or whatever that guy's name is. So in this time, the thing you want to know about this battle is that the Rotten Priest Tactician Commander has his second ability or his secondary attack or his offensive skill as advanced time, and he'll take away 2 time bars from the middle here, and that's kind of dangerous because if you're not careful, you will run out of time without planning to. So it may be in your best interest to take him out as fast as you can, but that's up to you. He's not really that dangerous other than his troop count, but hopefully you can deal with that. Arrow Guru, he's going to be annoying because he's going to constantly guard cancel you, so you may want to assassinate him first. I think this guy is pretty powerful, but he's only got 2 action flags, so he's not that worrisome. But the main thing that you want to be careful of are these 3 units right here. They're peasant units, but they're pretty weak. But if you're not careful, they will do some serious damage. It's just funny how bad their defense is. Their defenses are absolute shit, and you'll see why when they try to counterattack when Maeda counterattacks them. It's gonna be freaking hilarious. Anyways, Suzume is up, and we're going to go ahead and assassinate this monk unit, or we'll try to anyway. Nope, no can do. So we're gonna have to deal with the fact that Suzume could not assassinate any of these guys. So we're gonna go ahead and attack these guys. These guys' defenses are complete shit. So, yeah. You want to try to deal as much damage as to these peasant units as fast as you can. So they're so weak that even counterattacking Maeda, who's not very good at who's not a very good attacker, who doesn't have very good attack any to begin with, even raises up the morale boost bar, and that's kind of pathetic. Anyways, thankfully I have 2 tacticians that have guard can't or the remove thing, so yeah, unfortunately they're going to be doing some serious damage to Rance here. That's not a good thing. So hopefully we can get rid of this peasant unit soon. Yeah, he's done. I may have to end up kind of going through these attacks, these battles more than once, because it is quite difficult to they're quite difficult to beat on the first try. So fortunately that's the price we gotta pay. I don't think that was the best move, but whatever. Oh god, that's not gonna be good. Oh yeah, he's gone. He's definitely gone. Bye bye. Yeah, this is definitely a loss. I'm gonna have to restart this game or retry it in any way you want to say it. It is possible to beat them with the troops that I have here. It's just that the tide of this battle really depends on Suzume's performance. If she can assassinate this monk unit, or if she can assassinate anyone in general, then the battle will be much easier. But obviously we lost because Suzume was not able to assassinate the monk unit that I had initially tried targeting. So when we come back, we're going to retry this battle once again. And thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next episode.